Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.
When the moon hits your eye like a pizza pie, bitch, that's amore. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Gentiles and little mamas alike. There it is. Welcome to another phenomenal episode of My Mama Told Me.
The podcast that dives deep into the pockets of black conspiracy theories.
And finally works to prove the theories that you, the listener, have at home as a motherfucking mini episode.
2024, bitch.
Yeah, this is the first one we're recording in 2024.
Back for that ass.
We're different than we were
Come
last
on.
year, but still the same.
I've already broken 3 resolutions.
What was it? Where were you at?
I ate bread on Tuesday.
Fuck.
No, I don't. I'm joking. I don't make New Year's resolutions like that.
No?
I just try to expand on good habits. It's like, it feels like I'm like playing the game a little too much. Like, I understand that it's good to have a reset, but it just feels like I'm not one of those I'm changing my life tomorrow types. You know?
I try to think of it less in terms of the entire year and more in terms of like
January?
Yeah, like January to March. Can I accomplish this kind of thing by that point? That feels much more attainable than being like, I am a new man this year and will be in November. And even in December, it's like, no, I can't guarantee that. But if I can make it to March, then maybe I can make it to June. You know what I mean? Like I can cut this bad boy up.
Maybe we can make it to Christmas.
Yeah.
Except for reading, I do try to like, every New Year's, I'm like, I'm going to read way more books.
Yeah.
This year, I'm going to read 6 books.
Buddy, you'd be eclipsing me by 5 books last year. I didn't finish a goddamn book last year.
You gotta have the training wheel books, man. I just read this little book, man. Took me 3 days, and now I'm back in.
That's not true. I read Drake's book last year.
Okay, that doesn't count.
No, that was
that's
powerful
not a book.
Literature, I think.
That had 1 sentence a page for 40 pages.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna defend it now. I didn't read any other books.
Okay, that's fair.
I
got
sell
one
this
for
thing.
you. You should read Convenience Store Woman. It'll take you 2 days, and then you'll feel smart like you did something.
Okay.
Because I read Convenience Store Woman, immediately started reading The Idiot.
Okay.
Hasn't been going well.
Yeah.
Russian literature is dense. Who knew?
Yeah. Turns out this title is ironic. Turns out it means more than one thing.
As dense as their square heads they got over there.
Well, I'm Langston Kerman.
And I'm David Borey.
And boy, are we excited to be back. We haven't recorded in a few weeks, and we missed y'all. I missed you, dude. I
missed you more than I missed them.
Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't talked our shit, and we agreed that we at least needed to mention the chaos, the joy.
Come on, chaos with the K.
The fucking sensational work that Cat Williams has been doing.
Come on
one specific corner of the internet.
Come on.
Fuck, man.
The numbers work alone is worth speaking.
And he here's what I'll say. He made a promise at one point in the podcast where he said that Shannon Sharp's show was about to make a drastic change. And he was right.
He did it.
He fucking did it.
They went crazy. They went crazy.
3 hours of this nigga just being sensational.
People who don't do comedy have talked to me.
About the Cat Williams.
I thought it was some nerd shit.
Nah.
No, everyone is. People have been talking. I've been asked, who's Ricky Smiley?
And then you don't know how to explain who is Ricky Smiley. Well,
also,
have you ever listened to your mother-in-law's housekeeper's radio station? You know the shit that she plays in the house when she thinks y'all ain't there, but y'all are there and you got to ask her to turn it down?
Yeah, like
well,
she'll
that
play
nigga is the star.
She'll play it for your children, but not when you're at home.
Yeah, it's the reason your kids say mammy sometimes. And you're like, what the fuck was that? What is she teaching these boys?
Also, just, come on, 4-3-40. There were so many.
Bro, that's so crazy. Don't rush past that. That's so crazy. He told a professional football player.
Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame
one
tight
of the
end.
greatest players of all time.
A man who benches 415 today. Cold probably. Cold probably.
Gorgeous breasts. And I don't say that about many men.
Chiseled out of granite.
I don't say that about many men, but gorgeous breasted king, Shannon Sharpe.
And toothed.
Come on.
That's a set of teeth.
Bite the fuck out of you.
Oh, man, bite through my fat ass. That nigga could bite me. They look, and this is not a word that you hear about teeth a lot, but they look fertile.
Oh.
He's got
like
fertile teeth.
Like they could grow more teeth somehow.
Yo, you pull one of those out and you put it in a jar and you give it direct sunlight and you feed it Gatorade, you have another little Shannon Sharpe in 6 to 8 months.
Listen, you're going to water. You got to water it. Don't forget about it.
It needs the electrolytes. But yeah, you can get another one.
You can get you a little Shannon Sharpe.
Little little tiny figurine saying things like, it ain't 280, it ain't late.
Hold on. Ocho. Ocho.
This is crazy because Shannon Sharpe just learned how to talk 10 years ago. So it's really, we should talk about the testament of how far he's come.
And let me say this, he just learned how to talk 10 years ago. And not only that, he has been on the progressive side of every issue in a way that we wish our political leaders could be. He's unjaded by the world. Do you know what I mean? Like he's been so stupid for so long that at this reawakening.
I'm a Broncos fan.
At this gorgeous reawakening of a human being, he's just taking everything in genuinely, and it's beautiful. He's a perfect man.
A little horny.
Okay, no disagreement there.
A little horny.
He really wants to fuck. He also is really conservative with the way that he fucks, apparently. He's like... he's like not willing to eat ass or even eat pussy, it seems like sometimes, but
would you if you look like that? You think he lifts all those weights to eat pussy? You think,
like,
come on.
I'll only hit it from behind and you cannot stay, Shannon Sharpe. And it's like, hey bro, you gotta chill, man.
He hits him with the DiCaprio. He just puts on like the little white iPod earphones. And he's just listening to Quad City DJs. She comes in the
He's just tearing it up to Quad City DJs.
Going crazy to the train.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, no, he's a perfect human being. And what a perfect interview. Just one man endlessly confused by a true psychopath's just miraculous work. Just doing it all. He's telling gossip. He's giving us the gossip we need. Then he's making up some of the most amazing lies ever told.
Amazing lies that he gave.
He claimed it was in his contract that Ricky Smiley had to be in a dress.
That's the craziest shit. Because you've been on, you know how TV contracts work. Why would that be in a contract? Like, okay, I'll do last Sunday, but only if you, and also you have a stock contract that you give to them?
You're like, you want me in the film? I've already done the paperwork. I don't know what money you'll be paying me, but certainly whatever it is, Ricky Smiley needs to be in a dress.
And they're like, we want you so bad on the set of The Ringer or whatever movies he's in.
We want you so bad as ninth on the set list. ninth on the cast list.
Also,
as Preacher Pimp Man.
I didn't want to do this, but it feels like we're just doing it. He also said that he made them fucking paint the Prowler purple for Money Mike. I told that. What? He's like, no, go get the Prowler.
Paint it purple.
Props.
That infamously underpaid cast and crew of the Friday franchise. It's truly one of the most famous things about the Friday franchise is how little apparently Ice Cube pays his employees and the people who help to make his films. And he's saying that he can just demand that you transform a very rare car into a different color for his character.
Yeah, it was exciting. I loved it, though. I love to hear crazy people talk. And because there was enough truth mixed in that you're having a good time.
Yeah, it is. It's
also a lot of weird people catching strays. Don't know what Earthquake did to be deserving of that.
He was too friendly with Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer.
So you said he can't read?
The man apparently is completely illiterate, according
and
to
I've been on wax saying this before on various podcasts, but I think it's cool if people can't read.
Yeah, you have said that a few times. That is a stance you live behind, huh?
Yeah, it's a testament. That's the American dream. You got money for talking without being able to read?
It is pretty cool.
You're a race car driver without a driver's license.
Yeah. When you say it like that, that makes more sense. Why
it's pretty cool.
I guess where I start to, if I were to disagree at all, I think
about to be a teacher.
You keep framing this as I think it's cool when people can't read, and that's where I disagree. I think it's cool when successful people can't read.
You're right. I think it's cool when successful people can't read. I think it's funny when people can't read.
It's very funny when people can't read. That's unbelievably funny.
You ever known, and this is, I understand this is not the greatest stance, but old people who can't read, that's
it is pretty funny.
My friend's grandpa couldn't read and he just ordered cheeseburgers everywhere they went to eat.
Yeah, it's a lot of pointing and
yeah.
What y'all got? Y'all got chicken in the back, and it's like, I guess, sir, but we prepare it a certain way. Like it's not just called chicken. Just bring me a chicken dinner. I was like, all right, big man. Yeah, okay.
2 Cokes, and his wife's like, he means lemonades. He just can't read.
I like in that scenario that he's trying to read. That he's still in your pitch, he's still performing the act of reading. He just does. He's
a
just
man. He fought in a war. He's gonna order his own food.
Okay,
you know what I mean.
I hear you, big man.
Yeah. So yeah, not knowing how to read, if you're successful, kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. If you're successful, it's really cool. If you're not successful, there is a tragedy to it, but not enough so that I won't laugh at you.
And if you're successful, you could have knocked that out at any time. You chose that.
That when it came out that Fantasia could not read, I've never laughed that hard ever.
I'm not gonna maybe go on that.
Okay, well then, counselor, let me finish.
This nigga went crazy.
If you're gonna bow out, then step the fuck back, because I stand behind this shit. When Fantasia, when it became public, Marino of now Color Purple fame, when it came out back in that weird hiatus in her career where she was both no longer the American Idol and also no longer on the radio all the time, and they were like, yeah, the bitch can't read, I laughed so hard. I'm like, what are you doing? You had all this time. You weren't even busy right now.
I feel like it's the easiest kind of teacher to find as well. You want somebody to teach you Japanese at home. That's kind of difficult. Yeah. Somebody teach you to read? There's someone in your immediate friend group who probably knocked that out.
Baby, you had a few options here to resolve this, and you didn't. That's just funny.
It's not like swimming, you know?
No, and you didn't have to tell us you couldn't read when you were like 18, because that's not, who cares? You know what I mean? Like you fixed
Right.
it. This doesn't have to be a past story. They said it presently. They were like, this bitch can't read.
Cannot read.
Cannot. Is actively not reading and is incapable of it.
Whew. That would change my whole shit up. I'd be so much more aggressive if I couldn't read.
Yeah.
So maybe I should forget some words. Maybe stop being such a bitch.
Yeah, you'll really learn to advocate for yourself.
That's the
Can't
problem, man. It's like my way, this is how I do things. I can't read. There's no other way to do them.
Right.
I almost feel like it would instill in me more confidence.
I think if you can't read, your eyesight get better, you smell more because one sense is gone, so your other senses become stronger.
Yeah, you can't read, but somehow you're like a fucking genius at math. Mm-hmm. I couldn't think of a better word than genius. That hurt.
I don't know either.
That didn't feel good. Yeah, that was, you did it immediately. All right, I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah, I think if you can't read, your poops come out clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those green poops.
Uh-huh.
You ever get green poops?
Do you mean like the rich green where you've had too much kale?
Yeah.
No, those scare me. I don't like
I
that.
love it. I feel like I feel like I took that Limitless pill. I'm like, I need to let me go sit down and build something. Give me my Legos.
No, those make me nervous because it means that my body is doing something wrong every other day of the year.
See, that's how I feel about all my other poops. I'm like, this can't be right.
How often do you think Cat Williams shits?
Man, I think he might not.
Whoa. I certainly believe he would tell me he doesn't shit.
Yeah, because like, could you imagine that on the toilet? I feel like he'd have like a special outfit for it.
Yeah.
Like he changes into his poop suit. His Fendi poop suit.
Yeah. I do love the idea of being like, Cat Williams, how many times a day you shit? Sir, I don't shit. And you just got to be like,
that is none of your business, sir.
No man would ever ask me that, and you, sir, are no man. And it's like, damn. All right.
Something about your fat ass ankles.
You are beneath me, sir, and you never will be above anyone. It's like, fuck. This nigga just hurt me with a poem. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's hard to know that some of your heroes would not like you.
No, it stinks. It fucking stinks. They hate your guts, and you feel
That's our cross to bear.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? Okay, this is a new theory. Take this.
Yeah.
They only hate you in a dress if you can't pull it off.
Whoa.
Big Mama's house, nasty looking.
Yeah, they look disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy, always bad. Mm-hmm, Kevin Hart, for some reason, real weird. Wesley Snipes?
He looked pretty good.
Yeah.
He did the work to make that look like something.
Wesley Snipes looked regal. Regal, like an African king. Maybe not African, but some type of Pacific Island.
I don't think we got to trace too far back to know that there's African descent deep in them bones.
But everybody who looked busted in a dress, always it comes up.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like I think if you could look smooth in a dress, people they're like, I have to give it. It was an artistic choice.
Yeah, I think it's smooth in a dress, and I also think it's remaining true to character after you put on that dress. You know what I mean? Like, you got to really be down to be whatever you are all the way to the end. Because even, not for nothing, they don't really bring up Tracy Morgan like that when they bring up the conversation.
Well, he's another guy who gets to play by his own rules.
That's what I'm saying. He just plays it the way he's always going to play it. So it's like, what you going to do? Call Tracy Morgan a victim?
The nasty shit that he said?
Yes.
I wish I could say shit that nasty. As soon as I say glass table, everybody flinches. But that guy?
Yeah, no, it's the people who are like, put it on and then they want to be taken seriously as men in a different... It's like, nah, bro, we saw you.
On.
We saw you.
And not for nothing, I've said this before on this podcast, I'm not trying to put no silly shit on. I don't want your stupid fucking propeller beanie. I don't want shit on. I don't want shit on. You know how hard it is for me to get taken seriously anyways? Now I gotta be fucking wearing some dumbass costume?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah, no. And we're talking about stand-up, right?
In general.
Oh, you even for like shows and shit, you don't
even on
put
television, I've only ever been dressed normal.
Damn. Now I want to wear an eye patch. I want a bad tooth. Yeah, hook me up with some silly shit. I don't know.
All right, man. I saw that beanie. It was cool. But you're also coming in as a blank slate. You're coming in, nobody's judging you just on the base. You know what I mean? I'm coming in, people think I farted immediately.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that with something. You gotta cut that with a nice blazer.
I respect that. I will, if I may volley this back. Ain't that the word? Volley this back. My problem is more that what I come in as is never funny. And that's
true. It's not funny to be fine.
And that's honestly, personally, way suckier than them being like, this nigga's too funny. We can't figure out how to take him seriously. Like that's the dream for me. And instead they're like, I bet Langston can be a sober, straight-laced, handsome dude who's also gonna get his feelings hurt.
Fair. But I will say, you can be so good at one, they'll force you into the box of the other. That is not the same thing on my end. You know what I mean? If you do enough of them, this is fucking wild. Why are we talking about this? Fucking bitching about how we look. Let's talk about some dirt. This is fucking corny. This is how you can guess, Langston. This is how I can guess. And this is when they think of me. And I gross.
Yeah, this is a man with no New Year's resolutions. I love it.
I'm in the wild. I'm out here doing November shit. Still not giving a fuck.
Still not giving a fuck. And amen to that, brother. I'm glad nothing changed for you. We did talk about at least, and we've been doing this for far too long, but we talked briefly about doing at least one email, and we got an email that does not have a lot of information. It's worth saying that a person named James sent us an email that doesn't have a lot of information, but what it lacks in information, it makes up for tremendously in a trailer. James sent us a subject headed email that says spaghetti voodoo horror movie. And he says, cheers,
this
guys.
isn't even the first email I've gotten titled that.
Okay.
The other one was for a hobby thing, though.
I got you. It's not tens of them. This is just one or two.
Yeah, business versus pleasure.
He says, cheers, guys, which I don't care for that one bit.
No. I don't like it when people do that.
The fuck are you talking about?
Especially on emails.
If you're British, we've already been clear about how we feel about you.
You know we don't like you or respect your drug dealing prowess.
Yeah, stop it, you weirdo. And then if you're not British and you're saying cheers, what the fuck? What do you hate America? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Or you're Irish. I feel like Irish guys always be saying weird shit to get to the booze faster.
That's why you think they're saying it? They're just walking to cheers? Cheers?
Sancho! It's gone already.
But James says, cheers, guys. If the subject of spaghetti comes up again, I thought you would find this amusing. And he sent over a trailer. You have not watched the trailer.
You have not watched the trailer.
I have not watched the trailer. We are going to watch this trailer together and then provide our genuine reactions to James's.
And if this works, maybe we become reaction guys on TikTok.
Oh, that's the dream. If we can just become reaction guys on TikTok, well, that's when the money's really going to roll in.
Do you ever see those reaction guys and think like, that guy seems like he's getting pussy?
It's so crazy to me. And I before we press play, we have to talk about how nuts it is that there is an entire swath of the internet that is just filled with people nodding their head along to somebody else's video.
But they also freak out sometimes.
Sure. And they go, couldn't be me.
Yeah. Or if they're British, they say, oh my days, fam. Oh my days.
And they're fucking crushing it. They're making money on this shit. They're racking in what the fuck is wrong with us that this is what we watch?
We suck. I really sat down and was thinking about this as far as like numbers versus entertainment given. We are terrible failures. I'm thankful to do this podcast with you. I have a really great time. I think our community is fun, and I love the little mamas. But the fact that we can't figure out how to get any more followers, we must be stupid. We might be stupid people.
We're fucking.
We just gotta take it.
We gotta be the dumbest people on this planet Earth that we're still trying to figure out how to get people to watch this. And meanwhile, you can get millions of followers just being like, "What'd he say?" to a fucking video that you had no part in.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, that's we need new catchphrases. I'm gonna try it out during this. I'm going full reaction guy.
All right, here we go.
Do people tell you that you can't do something that you want to do?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, guess what? People tell me.
Okay. This is a softcore pornography actress, correct?
She's
here to suck off everybody at that school.
Boy, I hope so. But I hope that's where this starts. Is an elementary school very clear elementary school filled with children, and then a lady walks up who's planning to suck off all those kids, and then we played this after we were like, how do we fix our podcast?
It's not broken, Langston.
How do we reach the success of people who just stare at their camera and nod along? I know how we'll do it. We'll play softcore pornography.
Everything about this looks softcore, though.
My favorite part, even thus far, is that when before this moment played, and on the title card, I thought that this was produced and directed by Lil Rel Howery, and I was gonna scream. I think it's Lyle Howery, but it looked like Lil Rel.
Close enough.
And I was gonna scream from the bottom of my balls because that'd be so funny.
Shout out to Rel.
But you know something? When you have a dream, you don't let anyone take that dream away from you.
Okay.
You figure out how to get it done. You believe in yourself. You have confidence, and you go after what you want to do. We can do anything we set our minds to do, right? Yes!
Voodoo isn't like what I think.
No.
Okay. What's it like?
Okay, wait a minute.
It's cool that Tony Baker's in this.
Oh, I thought that was Worm from that basketball movie with Samuel L. Jackson, Coach Carter. I thought that was Worm.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
So they played the whole speech of the man and then just cut to the lady being like, "What's voodoo?"
I don't have a lot of
what's that?
This movie sucks. I don't think this is a good trailer.
No, it's
not that it's not a good trailer. I mean, I don't even think there's enough to react to because, I mean, let's continue. I think this is bad.
You don't think this is going to be an award-winning film?
I don't think this is going to be an award-winning reaction. We got to get our heads in the game.
I got you.
I got it on this next part.
Because if you do, there is no dirty buck.
It's $500.
Oh.
$500?
Well, you said he was special, right?
Oh, my days, fam! Oh, my days, fam!
You doubt. I can sense it. It's only natural.
There will be 3 offerings.
That looks like pussy to me.
We know what's going on.
In full for the spell to work. Marcellus awaken.
Oh no!
This took a dramatic turn.
What's the recipe?
Spaghetti! Whoa! Spaghetti took a very dramatic turn that I wasn't expecting.
I don't like it. That was crazy.
But you can't say you saw that coming, that this would turn into like a psycho thriller.
That's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Did you really?
You thought it was not going to be a gory movie about pussy spaghetti?
No, I thought this was going to be like a charming rom-com about pussy spaghetti.
Where the man gets trapped into Doing the woman's bidding?
Yeah, like Hitch. Yeah, it's just like Hitch. Tell me that's not the same as Hitch. I thought that was like Hitch.
Oh, man, that is hilarious.
I thought this was going to be a harmless film.
Here's how we get rich. We need to write the voodoo spaghetti rom-com. Here's what, you know what I'm saying?
Hitch,
we get
bitch.
Zendaya.
Hitch, bitch. We
Hitch, bitch.
Yeah, Zendaya's in the Will Smith role, and she's teaching people to put.
Oh, Zendaya's teaching people. Here's what it is.
She's got too much charisma to be just a pretty face.
No, Zendaya is teaching pussy spaghetti classes.
Okay.
And then she gets trapped in the midst of the spaghetti classes by an even more powerful witch.
Whoa, she eats another witch's pussy spaghetti and
now she's giving up the game.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Now she's got the bad luck, hence the hitch. Okay.
Because the way I think about pussy spaghetti is it's sort of like a pyramid scheme, like an MLM.
Now you'll eat my pussy spaghetti, but you're gonna have to get two of your friends to eat your pussy spaghetti.
So the best way to do it is to get in early.
Yeah. You want to be high on the multi-level marketing.
Yeah. But
pyramid.
I think that it's ultimately because it's like, if you could do it, why couldn't somebody do it to you?
Yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit, and I think that covers all our target audiences. It brings young people into it because we're talking about queer relationships. We're bringing Zendaya in, like it has all the parts, but it also still keeps us nice and messy with all that pussy spaghetti.
Whole thing set in Brooklyn.
Come on, yeah, and we're not talking about progressive Brooklyn. This is
no, old Brooklyn.
Yeah, this is the Brooklyn that they don't brag about when they say they got to go home. You know, when you're visiting Minnesota.
The Brooklyn where Italians still aren't white.
There it is. Yeah, I think this is great. I really think it was a great trailer. I appreciate you sending it to us, James. It was powerful. It moved me, certainly. Bori, you doubted it. If we're being honest, you didn't care for it at first, but did you come around at all by the end?
Honestly, I'm just having a great time.
Okay.
Just glad to be back in the stew cooking. I say stew now.
Okay. Well, James, Bori fucking hated that trailer.
Not gonna watch the film
with all of his heart, and he's not gonna watch the movie. But I myself actually. I don't have many plans over the weekend, so I think I will check it out. I think I'm excited to find out how this turns out for the lady who found out what voodoo is at 30.
We did it.
I think we did it.
This was a crazy episode.
38 minutes of nonsense.
Yeah. I can tell we've been gone for a while. But it felt good. Shake the dust off, and you freaks get something longer than you expected.
Yeah.
You gonna cry about it?
Who are you gonna tell, bitch?
Yeah, who are you gonna tell? Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody.
Who are you gonna tell on us? You gonna tell Will Ferrell? You think he's aware of our activities here?
We're here.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
He ain't never done none of this.
He thinks Langston was a valet at the restaurant.
He was like, "Oh yeah, cool podcast. Yeah. Good luck. Hey, if you just keep believing in yourself." That's how Will Ferrell talk, but you don't know.
Shit.
You want to tell the people where they can find you, what cool shit you have going on?
Next weekend, come see me the week after next, come see me on the Eric Andre and Practical Jokers cruise. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm a working comedian and my dates are valid. I'm a working comedian and my dates are valid.
I'm not laughing because of the tour, but I am laughing at you wincing as you explain the tour. But go ahead, please.
I love comedy.
You do.
And I love doing it for all of you guys. And that's why January 27th, 28th, I'm going to be at the Capitol Hill Comedy Bar in Seattle, Washington. Please watch my Instagram, CoolGuyJokes87, for some info. And maybe some people come out. I would love some repeat customers. Those tall twins from Minnesota, twins are a couple, I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's a man and a woman.
I don't know either. Yeah, I wasn't
No,
there.
they came out to our show too. You know who you are. Please come out. I'm sorry that I don't understand whether or not you're having sex.
Well, they're not coming back now.
I bet they are. They like us. They like us. Our fans like us, bro.
Yeah, they do. You guys are you're good fans.
Yeah, thanks, little mamas.
All 8 of you are good fans, and we're
Trying to get
so
to 10.
glad. We're so glad you're here with us. As always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman on all social media platforms. If you want to send us your own drops, your own conspiracy theories, if you want to tell us what other trailers and films have been created from topics that we've discussed. Michael Jackson is the son of Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking tornadoes and hurricanes are the souls of dead slaves. Whatever comes to mind, send it all to mymommapod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. You can buy your merch at mymommatoldme.merchcentral.com and subscribe, like, follow the podcast, however you decide to do it. We're into it. We appreciate you. That's the whole shebang. Bye, bitch.
Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode. Mini episode. Motherfucking mini episode.